Schofield didn't take sides. She didn't protect James. She didn't favor the federal government. She simply said, if the government wants to investigate, let them. The public has the right to see what's happening. And that is what transparency looks like, brothers and sisters.
This is the Publisher's Desk with Damon K. Jones, brought to you by Black Westchester Magazine, where life, culture, community, and faith meet truth, power, and purpose.
The cat is out of the bag. That's not a media headline, brothers and sisters. That is a direct quote from a federal judge. Welcome to Black Westchester's Publisher's Desk. And I'm Black Westchester Magazine's publisher, Damon K. Jones, and we're addressing the recent ruling of District Judge Lorna G. Schofield. And she used those exact words when she ruled to unseal the federal subpoenas against New York Attorney General Letitia James. But don't get it twisted. Judge Schofield didn't clear Letitia James. She didn't cancel the subpoenas. All she did was pull the curtain back so the public can see what's been going on. This case right here isn't over. It's just no longer hidden from the public, but the subpoenas still stand. So let's analyze what happened here, brothers and sisters. On August 5th, 2025, Acting U.S. Attorney John A. Sarcone III from the Northern District of New York issued 2 federal grand jury subpoenas to Letitia James' office. The subpoenas target documents from her early civil fraud cases against Donald Trump and the other lawsuit against the National Rifle Association. These subpoenas weren't routine. They were part of a federal investigation reportedly looking into whether James' office violated Trump's or other civil rights through selective or retaliatory persecution. Almost immediately, the story leaked. The New York Times, Fox News, Bloomberg, and the Associated Press all reported on the subpoenas. It was clear something major was brewing. Letitia James' team had a choice: comply or fight back. And she chose to fight. Instead of handing over the documents, James' lawyers filed what is called a motion to quash. That means they asked the court to invalidate the subpoenas entirely. Her legal team, led by her office and supported by her personal attorney, Abby Lowell, argued 3 main points. And let's look at the points. Retaliation. They claimed that the subpoenas were politically motivated payback for the lawsuit against Trump and the LRA. Sovereignty. They argued that the federal government was overstepping, trying to intrude on the independence of the state attorney general. Legality. They even questioned whether acting U.S. Attorney John Sarcone was lawfully appointed to issue the subpoenas in the first place. James' office filed this motion under seal, meaning it was hidden from the public. Nobody knew about it. But the secrecy didn't last long. Within days, the media picked it up. The Department of Justice investigation was already front page news. Judge Schofield looked at the situation and said something no one expected from the bench. The cat is out of the bag. Now, here's where people might get confused. Judge Schofield's ruling did not end the case or stop the investigation. She simply ruled that the public, me and you, the average person, we have the right to see what's going on. Her October 31st, 2025 opinion made one thing clear. Secrecy no longer serves a purpose. She wrote, unsealing this action is not only permissible, but compelled. One simple fact drives this conclusion. The information at issue is not secret. She pointed out that over 200 news articles have already detailed the subpoenas. And since Letitia James' own attorney had confirmed their existence, there was no reason for the government to keep pretending that it was confidential. Now, the U.S. Attorney's Office, representing the federal government, they actually opposed the unsealing. They argued that making the case public will compromise the grand jury investigation. Judge Schofield disagreed. She said that there were sensitive details that could be redacted, not buried. Her decision unsealed almost the entire case file, but she also made it clear Letitia James' motion to squash her attempt to throw out the subpoenas will be cited later in a separate opinion. Translation: the case is public, but the subpoenas are still active, brothers and sisters. Now, this is where things get serious. If Judge Schofield ultimately denies the motion to quash, Letitia James' office will have to turn over everything to the federal government. Internal communications, strategy memos, emails, and even discussions about Donald Trump and the NRA. That would be a major moment in law and a major moment in the judicial system, because it's not just about evidence, it's about accountability. Let's not forget, James built her reputation in New York, and matter of fact, nationally, on getting Trump. She ran for office promising to go after Trump. In campaign speeches, she called him illegitimate and vowed to shine a bright light into every dark corner of his business dealings.
America is an uncharted territory. We are angrier and more deeply divided than we've ever been at any point in our history since the Civil War. And at the eye of the storm is Donald Trump, ripping families apart, threatening women's most basic rights, and running for Attorney General because I will never be afraid to challenge this illegitimate president when our fundamental rights are at stake. I believe that this president is incompetent. I believe that this president is ill-equipped to serve in the highest office of this land.
Something that has been missing from American politics for far too long. As publisher of Black Westchester, that's not a Democrat or a Republican, I am a realist. Here's my take. The Letitia James situation didn't come out of nowhere. It is a result of political overreach. When a prosecutor publicly says she wants to destroy a political figure and his family, it stops being about justice and it starts being about vengeance. She believed Trump's political career was finished and that her courtroom victories would end his influence. But politics has a long memory, and that's something we all must learn. Now, this ain't about defending Trump. Now, I don't want all y'all here, no. We're defending the process of justice. See, now with the Justice Department looking her way, the same power she once weaponized is being weaponized against her. That's not a coincidence. That's consequence. It is a difference. This is what's happening when politics replace principle. When justice becomes selective, it stops being justice at all, brothers and sisters. Judge Schofield's ruling didn't exonerate anyone. It exposed everyone. The cat is out of the bag. And whether you're in Albany or Washington, if you played politics with the law, the spotlight is coming for you next, because this is case law. And now this could be used in other cases where we see this foolery in investigating politicians because they're on the other side. God is watching. So stay tuned, because this story right here isn't over. The subpoenas still stand, and the truth is finally in the open. I'm Damon K. Jones, Thanks for watching The Publisher's Desk, blackwestchester.com and Black Westchester on YouTube. And as always, stay blessed, stay safe, and stay blacktastic. Peace.
Tired of the same emotional politics that lead nowhere. Emotional Politics, Logical Failure by Damon K. Jones is the book Black America needs right now. It exposes the lies, challenges the gatekeepers, and calls for real strategy, not just symbolism. Power starts with truth. On sale, now, and available in audiobook on Amazon.
Tolerance is for Cowards by Damon K. Jones. This book is not anti-police, it's pro-community. Discover how the extended policing strategy empowers you to demand real public safety, justice, and accountability from your local police department. Because the Black community deserves good policing. On sale now on Amazon and Audible. Discover Jesus and Divine Black Masculinity by Damon K. Jones. This a bold blueprint to restore faith, manhood, and purpose in Black America. Because the Black community needs good Black men. Available now on Amazon. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like and share it with others who need to hear the truth. And for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes access, join the Black Westchester Magazine YouTube membership club today. Your support helps us keep independent Black media strong. Support independent Black media with style. Rock Black Westchester merch and represent the news with the Black point of view. Every purchase helps us speak truth to power.
This is The Publisher's Desk with Damon K. Jones, brought to you by Black Westchester Magazine, where life, culture, community, and faith meet truth, power, and purpose.